Hey. Yeah! And I thought me undead monkey was ugly. This amazing Carlos character is from one of Funko's original line of figures called Spastic Plastic. This is what the original figure looked like. Here's a little history on that if you want to pause and read it. This guy is limited to 3,000 pieces, and he was originally sold at the San Diego Comic-Con across the street from the convention center at Funko's pop-up shop. The paint job on this guy isn't the best, but he has such a cool design that I don't mind it. In fact, I think it kind of adds to the charm of the character because he does have kind of like this retro design. He kind of reminds me of Evel Knievel or Super Dave or just one of those old school Daredevils. So the paint not being perfect just kind of makes this look like an older figure from like the 50s or the 60s or something. But yeah, you can see like the eyes aren't that great. There's little spots of black that are outside of the pupil. And some of the green goes onto the teeth. There's actually kind of a chip on the tongue there. And some weirdness right here on the lip. The green is a little fuzzy around the fingers on this oil can. And these lines aren't exactly clean. Like even right here, some of the blue bleeds onto the feet. But like I said, that all just kind of makes it look like an old figurine. Like the blue's not great on this star either. But yeah, this design is so cool that those imperfections in paint really just don't matter really. One thing I did notice was that on the box, he doesn't have nostrils on the box, but he does here. And I think maybe it would have looked cooler without the nostrils, but I don't mind them, and, you know, I wouldn't have thought any different of it if they would have included them on the box. It would have just not even crossed my mind. But I think it would have looked cooler without the nostrils. Because I think the nostrils make him look more like a skull, and without him, he just looks more like a ghoul. But yeah, really cool figure. I'm really glad I was able to pick this one up for relatively cheap. I ordered this Cursed Barbossa from Pop Culture because I missed out on getting him from Amazon. And mine didn't come with a sticker, and some other people told me that theirs did come with a sticker. But I don't mind it so much because it would either have to be right here over the monkey or up here so you can see the monkey, but then the sticker would have been higher than all the other ones. And I don't know, I think that would have annoyed me too. So I don't mind that it doesn't have the sticker because, I mean, this one's already covering up Barbossa's face. I don't know why they did the feather like that, because on this old one, it covers up part of his face too, but the way they did the feather just kind of like dipping into his hat looks a lot better because you can actually see most of his face, but the way they did it on this one just covers the whole thing up. And I know that on this one, the feather's more distressed, but it still is kind of limped into the hat. It's not sticking out like that. So I really don't know why they chose to do it that way. Just kind of silly. Because I know most people that collect Pops are in-box collectors, you know. It's kind of hard to display your whole collection outside of the box. It's just, it doesn't make sense space-wise. So a lot of people do keep them in the box. This was one of my favorite series this year. I think they all came out really, really good. And I think they're a little underappreciated. But I'm glad that they made this Cursed Barbossa because he looks pretty awesome. This Cursed Barbossa is one of the Pops I wanted the most from this year's SDCC. They took an already great looking Pop and made him even better. I really like when they do paint jobs like this with the black wash over the color because it really puts the sculpt on display. It's really eye-catching, really awesome when they do that. I have the original here so you can see what they changed. Like they distressed the feathers out more, they put some holes in the hat and just made it look more raggedy. They put a little bit of black wash on the bandana too, and on his hair. So he just looks overall more ghoulish, like a ghost. And they did add a lot of sculpting to the face. Like right here, he's pretty much flat all around. But right here, they added a lot of sculpting under the cheeks, on the brows, and they added some teeth. There's no teeth on this one either. So that just makes him look more like skeletal. Really good. Really awesome idea for a Pop. This is exactly what SDCC exclusives should be. Like, they should just not be a repaint. Like, they added a lot of cool details to this. But the clothes looks about the same, but they did change the color of the hands to match the face. Really awesome, but the biggest addition is the monkey. Originally, when the first Barbossa came out, I was talking to a friend. I was like, man, I can't believe they didn't add the monkey. I mean, the pop is cool, but the monkey would have just put it over the top. And they added it this time, and he looks awesome. Like, he's so tiny, but he's got a lot of detail. Like, look at the hair, the way they did it. And they put the black wash on this too. So that little bit of black wash just makes him look so much better than if he would have just been blue. Just really awesome. And that little face, like, monkeys crack me up. But this is one scary looking monkey. It's like a skeleton looking monkey. Really creepy. But yeah, I really like that they included this. I mean, it totally puts this pop over the top for me. Both of these figures are no longer available from their original sources. Like I said earlier, Cursed Barbossa was an Amazon exclusive, and I got him from Pop Culture, but I don't think he's on Pop Culture anymore either. And Amazing Carlos was an exclusive to SDCC and also the Funko shop, and he sold out really quick as well. So the only way you're probably going to get these is going through eBay.
Don't give up,